So talking about challenges, we spoke a lot about the challenges that we face in everyday life last night, and we spoke about Luke Belmore actually calls them data sets, things in your life where once you've done them once, you know how to do them for the rest of your life. Then, so we don't ever say what was it we actually spoke about, because we spoke about that in quite a bit of depth, didn't we? We spoke about the things that you'd done before.
Yeah, so obviously in life, as we've said previously, you know, life is not easy at all, and you're gonna constantly be thrown challenges and trauma and adversity. But when you are faced with these challenges, you're gonna be forced to find a solution.
Yep.
You're gonna be forced to create a new skill set within yourself to find the solution to overcome that problem. And a lot of people see it as a negative, but really you should embrace that mindset of seeing it as a positive, because you've found the solution to something really challenging. And then from that, you've grown as a person. But there will come a time later on in life where you're going to find yourself in that same situation. You're going to be faced with the same problem, but you've already acquired the skill set to overcome that problem.
Yeah.
So when it happens again, you're going to overcome it much easier than you did the time before. And again, it's all about embracing certain things in life that are challenging and seeing it as an opportunity to just become better and grow, and like you said, acquire a new skill set.
When has been a time where that's been when has been a time that that's happened to yourself? When think back on a time when it's happened to you, when you thought, do you know what, actually I didn't think I could do this, but now I can do this, and I'm actually really good at it now, and I don't even think twice about doing this thing anymore.
I'd say Tom's Talks.
Just talking in front of people.
Talking in front of people, yeah.
Yeah, because it is a big thing, really, isn't it?
So
sometimes I forget that because you do it so much that it is actually a huge thing, as it is.
Yeah, like back in 2019, delivering my first talk, I was absolutely shitting myself. I mean, I'd done sales for a few years, so I was quite comfortable speaking in front of people, but not speaking in front of people.
Not everyone just like.
Sorry?
Not everybody just like staring at you.
Yeah, not speaking in front of people about something that was so personal, like talking about Liam. Like, I remember talking about it for the first time, about when I found him and I had a lump in my throat. I wanted to cry, but I was stood in front of all these people, and I kept it all together. And I did it for the first time. And again, like, how much now has that made me grow, and how much have I done with that now new skill set that I've got from that one thing that I really didn't want to do, and I did it, and I got through it, and I loved it, and I hated it at the same time, and now I've done it for the last 5 years, and it's something that I do on a regular basis.
Because we actually spoke about one specific reel. I can't remember what the exact reel was, but you said that you looked at it, and actually at first you were actually really proud of yourself for doing it, but then you looked at it again 3 years and you'd done the exact same thing, and it was like, couldn't believe the difference.
We was talking about confidence, weren't we? And we said that confidence is seen in many different factors, and there's different kinds of confidence, but obviously confidence for me comes from doing things over and over again and having that experience, and then you become more confident when you do it again. Yeah. So, for example, I've not just stood up in front of somebody tomorrow and been good at public speaking.
Yeah.
Like, that just doesn't happen. I was all right naturally because of the sales experience that I had previously, but I've now been doing Tom's Talks since 2019, so 5 years. I wasn't good at it straight away, and I'll always try to become better and better and better. But it wasn't until I posted a reel where I say suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And I remembered that I posted the same reel 2 years prior, and I really liked the caption that I'd wrote out for it. So I looked back 2 years previously, and I watched the reel, and I watched the reel that I was about to post, and the amount that I'd improved and got better was phenomenal. And I had a little moment of feeling proud of myself, because I thought, yeah, I'm way better at speaking in front of people now than I was 2 years ago, but of course I'm going to be, because I've done it over and over again for the last 2 years, and that's why now I'm so much more confident of speaking in front of people, because I've done it over and over and over again, and that's where confidence comes from.
Do you think a lot of people rush things then? Do you think a lot of people try to rush where they're going, how they're doing things?
I think people,
especially in business and...
Yeah, I think people get disheartened too quickly. They don't persevere enough through difficult times, whether it's business or through life.
What do you think that is?
I think it's just having the resilience to carry on. We spoke about it yesterday, especially in sales within the OSI business. I remember working in sales for 6 months, and I found it so difficult making 100 calls a day to people I didn't know, cold calling, and I was ready for giving up. And then that 6 month in or 5 month in after grinding the phones for all that time, and I got my first big order, and I was absolutely buzzing, and it made it worthwhile. But if I'd have given up the day before, then I wouldn't have had that order, and I wouldn't have carried on doing it. And that's the thing in life, like people expect results straight away.
Yeah.
Like the thing again with social media, and you know, I think just the way society is at the minute, that everybody has instant gratification and instant validation through social media, and how easy everything is these days. When it comes to anything in life, whether it's business or personal or love life, whatever, people expect things to happen straight away, and it's just not the case.
No.
I've been grinding for the last 10 years to get to where I am now, but if you looked at me on social media, you wouldn't know that.
No.
And that's the thing with social media. It doesn't show you everybody's adversity, people's challenges, people's trauma. It doesn't show you the people that are getting up really early to grind and fucking smash the day. People that are waking up and staying up till all hours to grind on the business, that have been doing it for not just months, but years and years and years and years and years. People just see the tip of the iceberg. They don't see what goes on underneath. And that's the problem. People are looking at other people's lives and comparing themselves to something that, again, isn't real. They're comparing themselves to the tip of the iceberg, and they're not seeing everything that's gone on underneath, that's been going on for years and years and years and years and years.